Lesson 27. Above all else I want to see. Today's idea expresses something stronger than mere determination. It gives vision priority among your desires. You may feel hesitant about using the idea, on the grounds that you are not sure you really mean it. This does not matter. The purpose of today's exercises is to bring the time when the idea will be wholly true a little nearer. There may be a great deal of temptation to believe that some sort of sacrifice is being asked of you when you say you want to see above all else. If you become uneasy about the lack of reservation involved, add, vision has no cost to anyone. If fear of loss still persists, add further, it can only bless. The idea for today needs many repetitions for maximum benefit. It should be used at least every half hour, and more if possible. You might try for every 15 or 20 minutes. It is recommended that you set a definite time interval for using the idea when you wake or shortly afterwards, and attempt to adhere to it throughout the day. It will not be difficult to do this, even if you are engaged in conversation or otherwise occupied at the time. You can still repeat one short sentence to yourself without disturbing anything. The real question is, how often will you remember? How much do you want today's idea to be true? Answer one of these questions, and you have answered the other. You will probably miss several applications and perhaps quite a number. Do not be disturbed by this, but do try to keep on your schedule from then on. If only once during the day you feel that you were perfectly sincere while you were repeating today's idea, you can be sure that you have saved yourself many years of effort. Above all else I want to see. This is a statement of priority, clarity, and a deep desire for truth. Think about what it really means to place something above all else. It's not a casual declaration. It's a reordering of your entire value system. Imagine this. You have a treasure chest filled with everything you think you want: success, relationships, possessions, comfort, pride. And then this lesson comes in and asks you to put all of that aside, to say, above all else, I want to see. It's not asking you to discard those things, but to put vision, the ability to see clearly with truth, at the very top of the list. This idea expresses something stronger than mere determination. Determination is powerful, but it often relies on willpower. This exercise is asking for something much deeper, a shift in what you desire most. It's about opening the door to the possibility that truth is more valuable than anything else you're pursuing. Why would vision take priority? Vision isn't about what the body's eyes see. This isn't about perceiving the physical world more sharply or solving problems with better strategy. Vision is about seeing the truth beneath the surface of things, seeing yourself, others, and life with clarity. Vision is the compass that ensures every step you take is aligned with truth. Without it, everything you're chasing is misguided. Think about that. If your desires and decisions are built on illusions, even the most determined effort leads to the wrong destination. It's like climbing a mountain. Without vision, you could work tirelessly, step by step, and then discover at the top that you've climbed the wrong peak. Profoundly, matter-of-factly, vision ensures that every step you take is aligned with where you truly want to go, not where your ego has convinced you to go. What does it mean for the idea to be wholly true? The lesson says that these exercises bring the time when the idea will be wholly true a little nearer. Wholly true means there's no longer any gap between what you say and what you live. Right now, we say, above all else I want to see, but do we really mean it? Most of us hold back. We're afraid of what it might mean to really see. What truths will we have to face about ourselves? What illusions will we have to let go of? But when the idea becomes wholly true, there's no fear left, just the pure desire for clarity, for vision, for truth. Imagine a life where your perception is completely aligned with reality. That's what it means for the idea to be wholly true. To live in a state where seeing the truth becomes your natural way of being. Vision has no cost to anyone. Here's where the lesson starts breaking down our fear. Most things we pursue in life come at a cost. Time spent on one thing means time lost on another. Energy poured into work often takes energy from family. Even love, as we usually experience it, seems to require sacrifice. But vision costs nothing and gives everything. It's the rare gift that multiplies itself. If you gain true vision, you don't lose anything real, and you certainly don't take from anyone else. In fact, your clarity becomes a blessing to others. Think about the ripple effect. When you see others as connected to you, you're less likely to get into squabbles, hold grudges, or act defensively. You become a source of peace in your interactions. When you see clearly, you're not ruled by fear or judgment. Imagine being the calm, steady presence in a storm of chaos. That energy lifts everyone around you. When you see truth, you inspire others to do the same. Your clarity becomes a light, showing others what's possible. Vision is like a light switch. When you turn it on, it doesn't just light up your path, it illuminates the room for everyone else too. The real question is, how often will you remember? This is a provocative question. How often will you remember the priority you've set? How often will you return to this idea? Above all else, I want to see. The lesson isn't scolding us for forgetting. It's reminding us, just try. Just show a little willingness. Keep reminding yourself, and even if you only remember once during the day, the lesson says that single moment of sincerity can save you years of effort. Why? Because when you're perfectly sincere, even for a moment, it creates a ripple effect. It's like swinging a pickaxe at a wall of stone. One well-placed strike can bring the whole thing down. Imagine someone in the heat of an argument. Tensions are high and emotions are flaring, but they pause and remember. Above all else, I want to see. In that instant, the fight dissolves. They see the fear driving their anger, or the hurt behind the other person's words. That one moment of clarity changes everything. Sincerity isn't about how long you stay focused, it's about the quality of your focus. One perfectly sincere moment of wanting to see opens a doorway to truth. Why is this worth more than you can imagine? Because vision transforms everything. It shifts how you experience yourself, your relationships, and the world around you. Without vision, we're like people wandering in a fog, bumping into each other, reacting blindly. With vision, we see the truth, and with truth comes peace, connection, and purpose. One moment of sincerity plants a seed. It might not seem like much at the time, but over days, months, and years, it grows into a completely new way of being. That's why even a single sincere moment is worth more than you can imagine. It sets you on a path to a life aligned with truth. Final reflection. This lesson isn't asking for perfection, it's asking for willingness. It's asking you to prioritize vision above all else, not with force or fear, but with trust that clarity will bless not only you, but everyone you encounter. So, above all else, are you willing to see?